Hi, I'm Seth Cowboy, and welcome to News 6. Today, News 6 is being presented by Mrs. Hunter's 6th grade class at Riegel Elementary School. There's always something going on in schools, and here's Becky Eddington to tell us about some of the things that have happened in New Riegel.
The schools in New Riegel have gone through some interesting changes. Many years ago, we didn't have as many sports, but we now have a volleyball team and a girls' basketball team. We have better teachers, cleaner schools, and better books. A little while ago, we turned the stage in the auditorium into a music room. We've also done a lot to the playground. First, the workers retarred it, then they painted 4 different hopscotches on it. They also painted a volleyball court, 2 basketball courts, and 3 foursquares. In the high school, we've added a new gym and a music room. The gym is huge. We have all our basketball and volleyball games there. We have most of our band concerts in the new gym too. Those are just some of the changes that have gone on in the New Riegel schools.
Thanks, Becky. And now, here's Brian Reinhardt to tell us about one of New Riegel's most interesting people.
Hog calling was originated by farmers trying to get their hogs in for the night. Now it's a hobby for most of the people who are hog callers. Today, most callers practice their hobby to get hogs to come to them in contest. Norma Fountain and Gene Mathias interviewed Sylvester Ty to find out just what a hog caller is and why he decided to become one.
What is a hog caller?
Hog caller, you gotta have a fairly good voice and holler out. Call the hogs, make the hogs come.
Is it something anyone can do, or does it take a special technique?
Well, anyone can do it if you're interested in it, in other words. Because some maybe ain't interested in it, don't want to call, and some maybe, or, a difference in people, boys or girls, or adults. Some like to do it, maybe some don't like to do it.
When did you start hog calling?
In 1973, up in Upper Sandusky, Wyandotte County Fair, 1973.
Why did you start calling hogs?
Well, they want hog callers, and I didn't know if I should do it. This is my false teeth, Scott. I didn't know if it bothered me or not, see. But I get along all right. I took first place there in hog calling at Wyandotte County Fair, Upper Sandusky, in 1973.
What awards have you won?
Well, got mostly trophies what I care for. Well, first I got a ribbon in 77, Wood County, Pemberville. A ribbon then. 78 I got this big trophy. And back in 79 I got the trophy. And
Is it a hobby, skill, or art?
well, I'd say a hobby than more than a skill or art.
So it's
Or for fun, maybe,
So it's whatever you consider it to be?
Yeah.
Would you mind demonstrating hog calling for us?
Yeah.
Thanks, Brian. Part of New Riegel's history is its Heritage Edge Religious Center. Sandy Teal has a report about one of New Riegel's most prominent religious landmarks.
A convent is something many towns don't have. New Riegel, however, is very lucky to have one. Nungos Convent is deserted now, except for one priest, Father Mormon. The convent was started with a log cabin in 1844. Bishop Purcell came on horseback as the log cabin was being constructed. He slept in the log cabin even though it had no floor. The founder of the convent purchased 60 acres of land. The present building was built in 1893. A new addition was added in 1967. Two of the largest houses in Nurigo used to be part of the convent. It was sold in January 1980. There are 158 nuns buried in the St. Boniface Cemetery who used to live in the convent. Even though it is deserted, the convent is well kept. There is a chance of it reopening if a religious order gets interested in it. Nurigo is very special because of the convent.
Thanks, Sandy. If you ever stay long in New Riegel, you'll find out we're famous for great barbecue dinners. Shelley Reinhardt has a story about one of New Riegel's best-known barbecue restaurants.
People come from all over the world to eat at the Nungos Cafe. The cafe is one of New Riegel's biggest landmarks and is best known for its barbecued chicken and ribs. Pete Bowes, the owner of the cafe, has never told anyone his secret recipe for barbecued ribs. The cafe has helped put New Riegel on the map. This summer, some exciting things began to happen. 3 of the Miami football players came to try Mr. Bowes' spare ribs. Also, a man from Poland who is currently living in Fremont flies his helicopter into town at least once a week just to eat at the cafe. Around the 1940s, the building that is now the cafe was a dance hall, a small restaurant, and a barber shop all in one. It wasn't well known then, but that was long before Pete Bowes introduced his now famous barbecued ribs.